What's up YouTube, Jeff back again, and today I'm bringing you guys an update video on my experiences using cases on the Galaxy S22 Ultra. I've been using the phone now for about 3 weeks, and because I'm in the lucky position of having companies send me a lot of cases, I've been able to test out a lot of them. I've been rotating through tons of different cases, testing them out, the fit, the finish, the feel, kind of evaluating them in cost value basis. Now, I haven't looked at every single case, so of course, this video, which is a top 5 video of my daily use cases right now, isn't going to include every single case. If there are cases you want to see me evaluate, you can drop them below. And I will try to give you guys some recommendations on what I think is worth your money right now in some different categories. So to save the suspense, what case do I use right now? What's my favorite case that I would use if I had no other case? Is this one right here. This is the UAG Monarch. I talked about it in a video. Lots of people have grabbed this case on my recommendation and been very happy with it. It's an $80 case though. I mean, it's got this beautiful Kevlar pattern right here that's interwoven behind these back plates right here that give great drop protection, reinforced corners on all sides, raised up on the front. This thing has 20-foot drop protection. I've never damaged my phone when it's in a UAG case, and I've been using UAG cases forever, long before they ever sent me any review units. If I had no other phone case to use, this would be the one I would use. But again, 80 bucks is expensive, so I'm also going to give you guys some alternatives. So kind of a bonus is if you like UAG, this is not really part of the top 5, but if you like UAG but you don't want to spend the 80 bucks, here's the Pathfinder SE series. The Pathfinder SE series is half the price, or around half the price. I think it's like 40 or 50. So you're not spending quite as much money. It's also slightly less in terms of the drop protection. I believe it's like maybe 13 feet or something like that, but still crazy good drop protection. You're really not going to be dropping your phone from 13 plus feet anyway, so you don't have to worry too much about it. For regular everyday drops and stuff, this is going to protect it just as well as the Monarch. And just for fun, I'll show you guys how it looks. Now the Monarch also is a case that's great because it slides on and off pretty easily. So if you can throw this back, back and forth between different cases, which I do a lot. The Monarch is my main case that I kind of keep all the time. But then, this one especially looks cool because of the camo pattern. So if I want to switch it up, or, obviously, because I have so many cases, sometimes if I want to match it to what I'm wearing, or, me and my wife want to match cases or something because she also has an S22 Ultra, then I can do that. So UAG is one of my favorite companies, and that's what I rock right now kind of daily. Next, again, talking about the fact that I kind of have special cases for special occasions, the next one on my list is this guy right here. This is the Samsung official leather case. This is kind of what I use if I'm going out, kind of, for a special, I don't know, like a dinner or something. The reason I don't use this case on a daily basis, and you could, but the reason I don't use it on a daily basis is because the gray color that I got is so light that it definitely is already getting dirty. And so I don't like to use this as a daily use case, but more of like a special occasion if I'm going out at night. So, you could use it daily, but I wouldn't necessarily use it on my work day, especially if you did a lot of manual labor. It's a really beautiful case. And of course, Samsung did such a great job of, contouring the case to the camera cutouts. We've talked about quite a bit. I reviewed the Bellroy leather case where they didn't do that, and it looks pretty bad. For a high-end case, I think they should all be contoured. You guys saw UAG put in effort as well to contour to the camera cutouts. So I think that's great. Again, this one doesn't have the most drop protection, which is another reason why I wouldn't use it on the daily. But in terms of a stylish case that you can use when you're going out, this looks beautiful, especially with my white S22 Ultra. Next one, and this is going to be one that some people are probably going to give me some flack over, because I've seen a lot of people writing negative reviews of this particular case. Just taking the phone out of the leather case here. All of these are relatively easy to pop on and off. It's just easier to do it behind the camera. This is the Samsung protective cover with kickstand. Now, Samsung actually makes another version, which is the clear cover, that also has a kickstand on the back, which I also recommend as well. But I want to talk about this one in particular because I've read a lot of negative reviews on this on the Samsung website, and also some on Amazon, and I haven't had a bad experience with this case. This is actually my go-to case right now in terms of if I want a case that has a kickstand. One of the reasons is because I just love how this looks with my white phone. I mean, look how beautiful this looks. The kickstand and everything matches the phone. And like I said, again, Samsung contouring those cutouts to the camera. But a lot of people complain that the kickstand is flimsy or that it comes off or anything like that. I mean, even if you just use one, I've had absolutely no problems. I mean, I'm not like pushing down on my phone or anything like that. There are some complaints about it not working great in portrait mode, which, I mean, I guess that is true because you used to be able to do this, I guess, and then there's some flex to it if you're tapping on it like that. I mean, there is some flex, certainly, but I mean, for me, I'm just usually watching my phone in landscape like this and kind of watching media on my phone. And for that purpose, it could be, a little further back in terms of the angle, be adjustable. But I have no problems with it. I mean, it does have nice reinforced corners. The buttons are really tactile. I love the way the white matches the color. And I haven't really noticed any discoloration happening yet on this. I figured that would happen with the white foam. So I really like this one. I also like the other Samsung clear case that has the kickstand. This one tends to work a little more reliably with wireless charging. The other one has kind of this metal piece here, which is a kickstand. I need to do a video on that one, but I'll drop the link to both. I recommend both of the Samsung official ones if you want a kickstand on your device. Up next is two cases that are from the same company, but these are cases that are more like budget cases. If you don't want to spend, 35 plus bucks, all the cases I've shown so far have been pretty expensive. But if you don't want to spend that, here's a couple cases from VRS Designs that I really like that are protective. The first one is kind of a protective case, and then one that also can kind of show off the style of your phone. This is the TerraGuard case. You guys can see the branding right there. The other thing I like about VRS is the phone does just kind of go in there, but it's not too easy. It is also very raised up, so you can easily, put this down on a desk. It is very, very protective as well. It's very close, I think, in terms of its protection to the UAG case, because it does have these reinforced corners and everything. And it kind of has a similar look. Let me see if I can fish it out here. They're trying to go for this kind of look, I guess, but more on a budget because it's a lot cheaper. I think this is like under 20 bucks. So if you want that UAG look, it's not going to quite give you the same drop protection. I think this one maybe be like 10 to 12 feet. I have to look it up. I'll put it in the comments. But it's got a similar look for a much lower price. You're paying like 20% of the price. So that's pretty sweet. And then lastly, this is their clear case, also from VRS Design, that these are two budget options at the end because I didn't want to do a bunch of cases that all cost, 40 bucks plus, because not everyone's spending 40 bucks on a case, and I understand that. This is their clear version from VRS Design, and if you want to show off the color of your phone, I really like how easily this one goes in there as well if you like to switch cases. The white looks absolutely gorgeous in here. The only knock that I have on the VRS cases is they both have the P-shaped cutout here at the top, which, doesn't contour to the cameras. I know a lot of people don't like that. But for under 20 bucks or under 15 bucks in the case of the clear one, it's really hard to knock them on that because you do get good protection. The buttons are very responsive. Everything else on the case is pretty great. And you do have those raised up lips on the front. All the cutouts are good. In terms of having a clear case on a budget, I think it's pretty good. There aren't a lot of budget companies that are making the contoured cutouts. And again, I haven't reviewed everything. I know people are going to say Spigen. They never want to send me cases. I'm going to buy a few of them and check them out and review them. These are the top 5 cases I'm using right now on the daily, kind of in my rotation. So let me know what you guys think about these cases. This is my kind of overview. I will do an update video in April as well, because I'll probably have a whole new rotation of cases in April. Drop any comments below for ones that you guys want to see me go over or you want to see me use kind of on a daily basis so I can do that. Appreciate you guys checking out the video. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification icon below. You can also enter our March giveaway if you're interested. Still running right now. All you got to do is hit the link in the description and the pinned comment. Appreciate you guys checking out the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks a lot for watching.